Avocados, the creamy gladiators of the garden. They are sun chasers, root makers, and absolute brunch royalty. You've seen them on your toast, you've mashed them into guacamole, but have you ever grown your own? Today, we're diving deep into the buttery heart of the matter. Stick around for 9 essential steps to growing avocados like a legend, plus some bonus tips and a guac-worthy twist you won't see coming. First things first, let's talk about choosing your fighter. Not all avocados are created equal. You have the classic Hass, renowned for its rich, nutty flavor. Then there's the Fuerte, a champion in cooler climates, as it can handle a bit of frost. If you're looking for something incredibly smooth and, well, bacony, the bacon variety is for you. For those who want a massive harvest, the Pinkerton is a prolific producer. And if size is what you're after, the red avocado is an absolute giant. The variety you pick sets the stage for your entire avocado journey, so choose wisely. Your toast depends on it. Now, how do you start this epic journey? You have 2 paths, from a pit or from a sapling. Starting from a pit is a classic science experiment. You suspend it over water, watch it crack open, and see the first roots emerge. It's incredibly rewarding and a lot of fun, but be warned, it can take many, many years to get fruit, if it ever produces at all. For those who want to skip the drama and get straight to the good part, starting with a sapling from a nursery is the way to go. These are usually grafted and ready to produce fruit in just a few years. Avocados are slow starters, but trust me, they are smooth finishers. Once you have your starter, it's time to prepare the perfect home. Avocados are picky about their soil. They thrive in well-drained sandy loam with a pH between 6.0 and 6.5. The most critical part here is drainage. Avocados absolutely hate having wet feet. If their roots sit in water, they're prone to root rot, which is a one-way ticket to a very sad, fruitless tree. So dig a good hole, mix in some quality compost to enrich the soil, and do a drainage test. Pour some water in the hole and see how quickly it disappears. Your Avocadonis wants spa soil, not swamp vibes. With the soil ready, it's time for the big move, transplanting your sapling outdoors. Find a spot that gets full sun, at least 6 hours of direct sunlight a day. When you dig the hole, make it about twice as wide as the root ball, but not necessarily deeper. You want the top of the root ball to be level with or slightly above the surrounding ground. Gently place your sapling in the hole, backfill with your prepared soil, and then add a generous layer of mulch around the base, creating a ring. But, and this is important, keep the mulch a few inches away from the trunk to prevent moisture buildup. You've got to give it space. Avocadonis needs room to flex. Now for the ongoing care. Watering is an art form with avocados. When they're young, they need consistent moisture to establish their root system. Water them deeply 2 to 3 times a week, but always let the soil dry out a bit between waterings. A moisture meter can be your best friend here. As the tree matures, it becomes more independent and drought tolerant, but still appreciates a good deep drink during dry spells. They're thirsty, but not clingy. Just like most brunch celebrities. Let's talk about the birds and the bees. Or in this case, the flowers and the bees. Avocado pollination is fascinatingly complicated. Trees have either type A or type B flowers. Type A flowers open as female in the morning and male in the afternoon. Type B flowers do the opposite. While some varieties can self-pollinate, you'll get a much better fruit yield if you plant both a type A and a type B tree for cross-pollination. For example, Hass is a type A and Fuerte is a type B. They're a perfect match. The pollination might be complicated, but the flavor is definitely worth it. Just like any star athlete, your avocado tree needs the right fuel to perform. Fertilizing is key. During the growing season from spring through summer, feed your tree about once a month with a balanced fertilizer. Look for one specifically formulated for citrus and avocado trees. They particularly need a good supply of zinc and nitrogen for healthy leaf growth and fruit development. A happy, well-fed tree is a productive tree. Remember to feed the fruit. Avocadonis has high standards. Even a superhero has its villains. For avocados, these come in the form of pests and diseases. Keep an eye out for common troublemakers like lacebugs, mites, and thrips. But the biggest enemy, as we mentioned, is root rot, which comes from poor drainage. Good airflow is also a great defense. So prune away any dead or crowded branches to open up the canopy. Your best strategy is prevention. Well-drained soil and proper watering are your primary shields. Let's face it, avocados attract drama. Your job is to be the brunch bouncer. After all your hard work, the moment of truth arrives, the harvest. But how do you know when an avocado is ready? Unlike many fruits, avocados do not ripen on the tree. They mature on the tree, but soften after they're picked. You'll want to harvest them when they've reached their full size for that variety, and for many types like Hass, when the skin turns dark. Clip the fruit off with a small piece of stem attached. Then just leave it on your counter for a few days. The magic happens off the branch. Harvest with patience. Avocadonis likes a slow reveal. Alright, here are a few bonus tips to elevate your avocado game. Don't have a big yard? No problem. Dwarf avocado varieties can be grown successfully in large containers. Just make sure the pot has excellent drainage. Next, consider planting some companions. Herbs like basil and flowers like marigolds can help deter pests when planted near your tree. And finally, have some fun with it. Give your tree a personality. Paint its pot. Name it. Why not? Every garden needs a buttery hero, and yours could be Avocadonis. From a tiny pit to a towering tree laden with green gold, growing your own avocados is a truly rewarding journey. You've learned the 9 essential steps from choosing your variety to that glorious first harvest. Now you have the knowledge to grow bold, grow smooth, and grow avocados like an absolute legend. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this guide, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more gardening adventures and drop your favorite avocado recipe in the comments below. We'd love to see what you're making. After all, avocados are the garden's green gold. Happy growing!